Hi everyone, and welcome to the first Meerkat Musings video for 2019. A happy new year to you all. I hope it's a prosperous and peaceful and happy new year for you all. So just briefly then, this video has to be brief because my laptop isn't working properly, has to go back for repair. Therefore, I'm doing this video via my phone, which is never quite the same as doing it on the laptop, and I can't upload long videos from my phone because the YouTube upload service won't allow me to. So I'm just going to touch ever so briefly upon a couple of Star Trek related points on this particular video. There was an announcement, first of all, regarding the Picard series. As a lot of you may be aware, if you're a Trekkie and you follow Star Trek related news, you'll be aware that Patrick Stewart is reprising his role as Jean-Luc Picard. Not necessarily a captain in this series, because this is set some time after the events of Nemesis. But according to the producers, this is going to feature a radically altered Picard, one altered by the experience of watching, amongst other things, Romulus be destroyed. Romulus's destruction being the precursor to the events of the 2009 Star Trek film. That kind of confirms that the alternate timeline seen in the 2009 film sprang from the Prime timeline. It confirms that the destruction of Romulus happened in the Prime timeline as well. Unsurprisingly, of course, there are a few gatekeeping trolls who are already up in arms about this and are decrying this and this, that and the other, of course, regarding Star Trek Discovery and some of the other plans and projects which have sprang from Discovery. The bottom line is, as I say to these people time and time again, don't be an elitist, gatekeeping snob of a fan. When you play games like that, you have to draw into question how much you actually understand the meaning of Star Trek and what's behind the franchise. So just basically, please don't do it. Let people enjoy Discovery without trying to ruin their enjoyment of it. I've never said to anyone you can't criticise the show. You know, nothing is perfect and nothing should be free from criticism, in my view. But when you get to the point where you're telling fans they're not really fans because they like a Star Trek you don't like, then you're crossing the line. Then you're demonstrating to me that you don't understand the franchise. You don't understand the meaning behind the franchise. Star Trek has never been about being elitist or exclusive or snobbish. And when you start to behave like that, and you know who you are, the ones who do this, then you're the ones that I think have spectacularly managed to misunderstand what Star Trek is. And you should go away and have a think about just what you understand about Star Trek and what it means to be a Star Trek fan. So that's little rant number one, really, I suppose, to begin the new year with regarding Star Trek. The new series of Discovery actually kicks off very, very soon. It's later on this month. I cannot wait to see where they're going to go with this. We have, of course, as some of you may be aware, the appearance of Spock, Captain Pike as well. So that'll be interesting to see how that pans out. It makes me wonder if I don't know whether they do it for this season, but perhaps in seasons to come, would we get appearances from characters like Captain Kirk or Dr. McCoy, or perhaps some other characters that we've seen in the original series? It would be nice. I don't know how much of that they're going to do in season 2. I don't think we can expect too much of that from season 2. And they probably don't want to do it too much because they want and need Discovery to have its own identity. So they can't just keep throwing in original series characters, as nice as it would be. But you never know, we may get some cameos from some other characters from the original series at some point, which I think, as I say, would be quite nice, a nice way to link the shows together. But coming back to the Picard series, it'd be interesting to see where they go with this. So this is clearly set well after the destruction of Romulus, or I'll say well after, certainly it's set after the destruction of Romulus. And those events have led to Picard being a changed man in some way, shape or form. But beyond that, we know nothing, because details of the series are being kept under wraps, rightly so. But it's an intriguing development. It's intriguing to understand what they plan to do regarding that. And I look forward to that immensely. As in general, I look forward to 2019. I look forward to seeing what it holds. There are bound to be challenges. There always are. But if you're prepared to meet those challenges, then there are also rewards for facing those challenges. And you have to remember as well sometimes why you face these challenges. For me, I face challenges so that I can be a good and strong provider for my wife and daughter, and so I can be a better person, as well. So I'll meet those challenges head on, be they personal, professional, whatever they may be. You just have to face them sometimes, but not without support. No one is an island, and everyone needs to remember that there are people out there who love us, and if we need help, we need support. It's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness to seek companionship, or sometimes even just a shoulder to cry on from other people. We are, as I say, no one person is an island, and we need to perhaps remember that going forward as well. There's lots more I could say along these subjects. For now, as I say, I'm limited to what I can actually post because of the way in which YouTube seems to work with phone uploads. So I will repeat one more time for everyone. Have a great 2019. I wish you the very best for the year to come. May we all enjoy it. Thank you for listening.